Introduce yourself to the audience at large. Who are you? What do you do? And what is your company?
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Ntando Nkosima Simula. I'm from the X Reality Lab. The name of our company is the X Reality Lab. I'm a software developer and the COO of the company.
Ouch.
Thank you. So our company, in a nutshell, I would say we are a software development company specializing in extended realities. So that would be your VR, the one you're seeing here. And then we have MR, mixed reality, and augmented reality. But we also do a lot of things, build your apps or websites, but this is where we are specializing. Before we even show you what we have, maybe I'll just give you guys a brief introduction or a brief about our company. So our company started 2019 by a student from TUT from a research study which sets to prove that virtual reality could transform training. So we saw this technology, and a lot of people, even when they come for exhibition, they all want to play games, But we thought about something different. So during that research master study, what happened, we compared students. We had two groups of students. So one group was training using the VR, and then we compared that group to the one that was using our traditional instructor-based learning with your lecturer. And then, interesting enough, we conducted that experiment and then we got our results. The results were promising, and it proved that these two can be used for learning. So the results between the outcomes were insignificant, meaning it's exactly the same. You get the very same outcome from this thing. But VR brought immersion, consistency, and scalability. And then we saw a business opportunity, or rather, let me say, we identified a problem that a lot of institutions, universities, and TVET colleges in South Africa, they are struggling to teach practicals. They end up teaching 70% theory and 30% practicals, more especially the TVET colleges, because of the lack of equipment. They don't have enough money to purchase, for example, the mechanical engineering. They don't have enough money to buy engines and all those things. Then we thought that we can use this tool to simulate everything that is happening in their workshops. We can put it right here, and you can do your training here. You don't have to have your lecturer teaching you everything. You can just use our tool and learn independently. So moving there, a lot has been happening. We tried to commercialize this thing, but the uptake has been shaking a bit hard. Main reason, this technology is still new. Investors are still reluctant to invest in untested markets. The customers, when we approach the industry and the universities, a lot of the TVET colleges, they say this system really does solve their problem. However, they are scared to be the first one using this thing. It's all about who else is using this thing, So those are the challenges we've been facing.
Let me give you an opportunity. You say investors are hesitant. In 30 seconds, one of the investors might be here. Why should they invest?
Okay, putting me on the spot, they should invest because this tool is transforming training. The way we conduct our training is very different. I know I'm going to take more than 30 seconds, but right now we have a very exciting project. We have a vision for 2030. We are building a digital hospital. So we have recently partnered with TUT Health Science, and currently the project that is on the pipeline, we are building the midwife training. So students will be able to learn how to give birth using our system. So this tool is here to accelerate learning.
All right. And then can you, whilst the lady is in action, we can see what's happening on the screen. Can you talk us through and let's see that in action?
Okay, so what you're seeing right now is our flagship product called Metanas. So I'll just take you through the project. Karab, let's log in. So Metanas has 4 modules. Under Metanas, we have engineering, electrical engineering, civil, chemical, and mechanical engineering. So what we've done, we don't have much content, but what we have is good enough to show you guys that we can build anything. So long as you guys give us a platform to say, hey, we open up our space, we want you guys to perform this training, simulate this training, we are able to do everything. So right now, Karabo will go to mechanical engineering. So this is the message that you get. Yeah, we can skip this one. And then here you get instructions on how to, the manual guide. Got it, Karabo? And then here we have 4 modules. So you're able to learn independently. You learn with an instructor. So it does allow multiplayer. And you don't have to be here. So someone in front can connect and teach you while they are there and you are here. Karabo will go to learn independently. And then task, you will choose beginner mode. So this is what you are doing. You are just following the cues. You go to where the arrow is. And then you select that object that is blinking. So we're also making use of the color to cater for people who are colorblind and sometimes cannot hear some of those things. So at least there's always an indication. And then there's a timer that is timing you, and you know it took you 9 seconds to complete this task. And then you go to that station. And I have to say, once you wear this tool, it's even way much interesting than what you are seeing here, because you are immediately immersed. You can't see everyone in this room, but you are there. Karabo knows the tool. She's quick. Let's not mind that. She's not learning. She crammed this thing long time ago. So it took her 14 seconds.
Just talk to us about the prompts. I can hear somebody in there is also giving prompts.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so because I think the prompts are what are helping students, because some of them you can see what is blinking, but still you can't be confused. So there's someone guiding you each and every step. This is what you're supposed to do. When you go to that point, this is what you're supposed to press. So yeah, it's more like your instructor.
This is amazing technology. It's amazing innovation that is taking place right here in our backyard. You said you were not ready. I'm putting you on the spot, but it seems like you've been ready since 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, you might not be the investor. You might not be the person who has the bucks or the pockets that allow you to give them the freedom to continue innovating, but you might be the connector. And this is why it's so important to visit those exhibitors or the exhibiting spot, because there you can see what young people are doing, how they are innovating, where the gaps are. Perhaps they don't need money, they've got money, but they need somebody who's going to help them concretize the idea that they have. The one thing that's stuck out for me is everybody took out their phones. Is this patented? Is you all good there, or are we asking everybody not to share?
No, they can share.
Okay, you can share. I was just making sure that you all covered. Okay, another round of applause. Thank you so much to our virtual engineer, changing the face of education. Well done, man. If you're ever looking for more people to employ, I'm young at heart.
Okay,
yeah.
Can you code?
I'm learning how to code.